this video, I will demonstrate the different types of CRBasic program file extensions and explain the power and flexibility of universal file extensions. When I open CRBasic in LoggerNet, I'm given the option to open an existing program or to create a new one. In the new program window, there are pictures of all the available data logger models, so I can easily select the data logger model I need to write a program for. The CRBasic editor recognizes several different file extensions. Model-specific file extensions tell the CRBasic editor which instruction set, compiler, and help files to use. For example, .cr1x, .cr6, and .cr300. This is important because not all CRBasic instructions are supported across all data logger models. Differences can include terminal types, channel numbers, input voltage ranges, and excitation voltage ranges. For example, the CR1000XE and CR350 have different wiring panels and different numbers and types of terminals. So, it makes sense that CRBasic instructions and functions have different parameter options for different data loggers. In addition to different instruction parameters, there may also be different instruction sets among data logger models. Here is a comparison of instruction sets for the CR350 and CR1000XE data loggers. Many instructions are shared between the data loggers, but the CR1000XE has some instructions that are not supported by the CR350. For example, the CR350 does not support CDM instructions. In addition to data logger-specific file extensions, there are also two universal file extensions that allow a program to run on one or more type of data logger, .DLD and .CRB. The .DLD extension was the original universal file extension. It is compatible with both retired and current data logger models. The .CRB universal file extension is the new default CRBasic extension. It is not compatible with retired data loggers and will be used for all future data loggers. Historically, program extensions were specific for each data logger model. As the number of data logger types grew, data logger-specific file extensions became impractical. Beginning with the Granite 9 and 10 data loggers, .CRB became the default CRBasic program extension. There are two ways to tell the CRBasic editor which set of instructions and compiler to use. The first method is specifying the data logger in the first line of a CRBasic program. For .DLD and .CRB extensions, the Set Data Logger Type dialog box can also be used. If I try to change the data logger type on a program saved with a specific data logger extension, the CRBasic editor will not allow me to make the change. Although different data loggers have different channel counts and capabilities, many of them do share the same types of measurements with the same CRBasic instructions. But I may need to choose different voltage input ranges or terminal numbers. A major advantage of universal file extensions, like .DLD and .CRB, is they allow me to include or exclude code in the program based on the data logger type. This is called conditional compilation, and it is accomplished using #if, #else, #ElseIf, and #endIf syntax. A common use of conditional compilation by data logger type is to allow a single program to run on multiple data loggers that support different options for a given CRBasic instruction. This example demonstrates a conditional compilation based on data logger type. In this example, the same program with the .CRB extension can run on both a CR1000XE and a CR350, even though these models have different options for a given CRBasic instruction, in this case, the tcdiff instruction. These two data loggers have different voltage ranges and different numbers of differential measurement channels. Conditional if-else statements can be used to define the range codes and measurement channels used for each data logger type. Conditional compilation can also be controlled by setting constant variables in the program or using the #ifdef instruction within the program. For more details on using any of these methods, refer to the CRBasic help file.